Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Once again, we are standing in front of the Aspirants Plaza. We're gonna go in. So last time we were running hardcore Parendes League. This time we are in regular old standard. And I have to admit, it's been a very long time since I actually played in standard league. But this is a build that relies on a specific item. The Facebreakers. So figured I'm gonna play this for a bit. Series is probably gonna be a bit shorter than a full let's play, but I just want to showcase the build for a bit. And since it's a bit harder to acquire another Facebreakers in Parendes Hardcore, I figured we'll just do a couple episodes on this. Maybe run this for like a week. We'll do the Labyrinth again so we can get the spell block bonus. After that we're gonna defeat Malachi, and then we're gonna journey through Merciless together. And well, probably once we get to maps, like run 1 or 2 maps and then call it quits and move on. And I might actually run a dominating build, a dominating blow build that doesn't use Facebreakers on Parendes Hardcore afterwards. Maybe. We'll see. On the other hand, I also have this very interesting project of a Soul Reaver based shadow. As in the Soul Reaver keystone that will turn all your life leech, rather than life leech is gonna become energy shield leech. And I've always wanted to try a build that actually replenishes its energy shields actively during combat. Also, there's nothing interesting in here. Can we teleport through here? No, we can't. So that's a build I've currently got at level 20 something. So might also do something with that. So I'm still full of half finished builds that I want to do something with. So sooner or later they're gonna appear on the channel. Question is only when. Losing 2 characters in the span of about half a week was not really what I was planning on. Then again, you never plan on losing a character. But well, the Earthquake Juggernaut did have enough time to be showcased and to explore the edges of the build. And with only 2 episodes for this build, I figured it's going to be a bit on the low side. So one of the changes I did make, and I probably should have made before, is I'm currently running Determination to boost my armor. So currently got 63% estimated armor damage reduction. On top of course, the Fortify, which is under 20% of the remaining damage. And if I actually remember, I can also get some of these endurance charges up to get myself to a nice 75%. Also, fighting Izaro with all that extra damage might not have been the best of ideas, but well, that's Izaro. It's a relatively new boss, and it's really hard to gauge if you're ready for him or not. Most of the other bosses in the game by now, I've got a pretty decent feel for how tough they are. The Izaro is just completely random, which, yeah, it's yet another thing. When I want to get my Ascendancy points, that's why I do him, but it's not something I'm looking forward to doing. Also, I completely skipped the side area. I mean, they did nerf Izaro on normal difficulty, but on Cruel he's still not pulling any punches. And there's a silver key here. Well, if we find it, good. Otherwise, we'll move on. As I said before, get in and get out. That's the way we do it here. Okay, we couldn't teleport. And a dead end room. Okay, even no exits there either. Okay. No reason to get out there. Poof, teleport over here. And a door. Whoa. A chest and well, a statue. Ow. Don't hurt me, please. The thing is, this build, it does have enough damage by itself. It really does. The hatred was just a nice bonus, but oh, in hindsight I should have gone with the more hardcore philosophy of just you never have enough defenses ever, and just ignoring the damage potential from hatred and instead just going with more armor. I might have still be playing on hardcore if I had done so. So yeah, well, it's always good that if you try to be a bit more aggressive or more damage oriented, and the game just takes that and just throws it back in your face, as in, no, that's not good enough, try again. Actually put in the effort this time to survive. And then indeed you take your lessons, you learn, and you get better. Because, well, that's to me what hardcore is about. You play your character and you get better. You lose a character, you'll learn, and you get better. So, speaking of deaths, I did look at a video again in slow motion, just to see what the heck was happening with that life bar. So I was at full life. Then I got hit by a couple small hits and I dropped down to about 1900 life out of the 26 I had. So I lost 700 points. And then one frame drops down from 1900 to 1700 and the next frame I'm dead. So it was 200 points and then another 17 or more 100 points. And then poof, gone. So yeah, he hurts. And having had more armor would have been beneficial for me. Because, well, that would have reduced the damage taken, of course. And as a result, I might still be alive. So, this is a interesting one as well. Ooh, Roombas everywhere. Roombas as far as the eye can kill. If eyes could kill, that is. Well, let's turn them to recast our golem. So it's also an interesting way, thing, just dropping back from Piranha's Hardcore to the Standard League, is that I actually have less currency and items available than I normally would. Because most of the time I just tend to play hardcore leagues exclusively. So the only reason for characters to end up in standard is if they die. And well, as a result, most of my characters actually end up in the regular hardcore league. And that treasure chest is now filled nicely with currency and items and uniques and things like that. But the standard is woefully lacking in options. It's actually so fun that for last season's character, my level 79 Shadow, the Chaos Caster, Venomon number 3. I actually wanted to play a bit with some friends on standard since I had the character. It was fun to play. And so it's like, yeah, let's run some maps. And I look in my hideout, no Zana. Look in my stash, no maps. So that was actually the highest standard character I ever had, and it was one I leveled in the leagues. So I had some fun with my friends, just running their maps first, and then after picking up a couple of maps and talking with their Zana, actually got it fixed for my own hideout. There is of course always the option of taking a level 1 hardcore character, loading stuff that you want into the inventory and then suiciding. Basically, you know, that's kind of like suicide UPS, sending things from one league to another. But it feels like such a waste. Also, last point of health. So I was focused on health, getting my life up, which of course bigger life pool means more survivability. On the other hand, I'm wondering if I had focused on getting the leech up earlier, if maybe that would have made a difference as well. It's something that you, in hindsight, you can never tell. But that's something that is now in the back of my mind. Like, is there a choice I could have made differently in order to stay alive? On the other hand, I think from now on, Cruel, Labyrinth on hardcore characters, I think I'm just gonna postpone it till I'm like running maps or something. Because then rather than having about 2500 life, I'll have about 3500 life. And I'll be in a much better position to not die for the silliest of reasons, which is to get 2 more skill points. Ascendancy skill points, but you know, it's just not worth a character that you've been playing for, I don't know how many hours actually. Let's see, let's play it on this. 1 day, 6 hours. So this is a 30-hour character. You know, losing that to Izaro is just not worth it. Losing any character is really not worth it, but especially not to Izaro. Aspirant's Trial, good.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Okay. Let's do this. So we got our determination up. Actually, we cannot dominate anything in here. So let's have a look. So I found a 7% golem from the from Vegan actually shopping. So I figured I'll put this on my Switch and level them up a little bit. But I was gonna think of taking a skill gem like Infernal Blow. Because Infernal Blow, like Dominating Blow, it's a single target skill, but it causes corpses to explode. So level 13. Level 13, that seems like a pretty good tool. Or do we have it as a quality gem? No, we don't. Okay, so Inferno goes in. It works with all the modifiers, but it's going to be way better on the mana. I mean, this is 14 mana versus 36. DPS is going to be the same, but rather than dominating the things I kill, I'll just explode them. So, best case, we do more damage because we explode things. Worst case is going to be exactly the same, but with better mana management. So, as a result, I won't need to run Clarity. Ooh, that's also an interesting one. Where did I put it? There, Clarity. Could actually replace that with Herald of Fire, of Herald of Ash, but that would need a blue socket. Okay, for now, that is going to be too much fiddling about. So let's go with this. Infernal Blow, so if he summons the skeletons, we can just kill them, explode them. And we have more than enough mana management options to not have to deal with it. So let's go.
When one defiles the effigy, one defiles the Emperor.
Okay. What's up with you? Deactivate it. Also, if he is signaling big attacks, let's just use the granite flask as well. Okay, add-ons. So, can I explode you? Yes, they explode. Excellent. Also, his attacks hurt. Is there more conduits active? Yep, of course. Ought to cause him to do less damage.
Command is to act.
Let's see, if we take a small step to the side here, we can actually see all statues from where we are. All we need to do is click these things to disable them, and then go back and kill Zaro. And whatever is active at the time that he... I think this one activated again. Okay, so he's boosted by fire, but not by the other two. So that's better than previously. Time to move on. There's only one way out. That's good. That's very good. Oh, and then of course, drop in Dominating Blow again for Infernal Blow. Reactivate Clarity. And we are back to our old build. So that's also some flexibility inherent in this. Oh, actually you, go possess. Go possess. Come on. Excellent. Nice thing is, if you dominate a ghost possessed enemy, it will stay ghost possessed, so you just get the bonus from that. Which I am very appreciative of. So, I really do like these timed spike attacks. So, am I standing in the middle of things now? Maybe. So much stuff going on, I can't see what's happening. Let's open up a strongbox. Dominate everything. More in this room. You, get back here. Come on. You as well. Come on. Be dominated. Yeah. Alteration and regret. Okay. Something is cursing over here. Bunch of foul-mouthed necromancers. Okay. That's gonna be it. I really don't like these tar zombies. They just slow you down way too much. Okay, this door can go through. Yep. Another door. Okay, let's cross over here. Just ignore the room with all the spikes, and there's an exit. One way out. Good. No, there's only one way forward. Golden door usually means you have to find the key to get to the door, through the door. We'll see. Okay, we got some distractions, some portable distractions. Because they will just teleport after us if we get too far away. So the fact that I'm actually playing this now on softcore rather than rebuilding the character on hardcore and just going from the get-go is of course one of the, well, basically demonstration of one of the reasons why I don't really play a lot of gear dependent builds. Because self-found hardcore, you cannot depend on gear anyway, unless you trade for it. Which is something I still haven't gotten into. So yeah, those considerations don't really affect my build choices. Another yellow box. Let's just open it. Freezes me and activate it. Sure, we can deal with it. Also, where are you going? No running. Oh, Devourer, you are my pet now. You will follow me. It's gonna be pretty scary though, every time. It will pop up like, ah, Devourer. Oh no, wait, it's friendly. See, like that. Oh wait, this was not friendly. Yeah, charming Devourers is, it's emotionally turbulent. It's probably the best way to describe it. You're always getting this little adrenaline spike like, ah, the Devourer next to me, get out of here. Current location, exits, go. Where are we heading? This is where the golden key resides, that's good. That means no backtracking or sidetracking. That's the exit, okay, then we enter through this side. I like that the design of these areas usually is like circular. So the way back is always highlighted, so that means the golden key is probably located somewhere over here and we just have to angle our way towards it. Okay, jump that guy. Whoa, what the heck is happening? I have no idea what's happening. Is that a discharger? I think that's a discharger. That was a lot of damage being put out in a very short amount of time. Way more than it should have. Compared to all the other enemies dealing damage. Okay. Actually, let's get around here. As I say, most of the time it's circular, so try to shortcut the circle as soon as I can. It looks like we'll have to wait through the labyrinth for a little bit to re-enter the internals on the other side of the interior. Okay. So, big army. Let's open up a strongbox. The army earn its fair share. And we got a wisdom scroll. Yay. Summoning the ice golem. And back indoors. Okay. So we just backtrack up. Can we go through here or is this a dead end? Oh, this looks like an entrance. Good. Ooh, I'm confusing. So this is an active, dangerous door. Let's not get stuck there for too long. But the look of those spikes, that's actually an unintended pun. And then we backtrack over here. And there's the key. Locked door. Okay, that means we'll have to run around again. Yeah, wait for the door here. Okay, charge through. This is a fairly standard pattern by now as well. Oh, the implementation of traps is different, but the fact that you just have to circle around to get to the room here is fairly standard.
Key, there must be a golden door.
I think you can't... no, you can't teleport through. Okay. Back to the labyrinth, find the golden door. And get the heck out. This is where we have to be, right? Yeah, golden door. So silver keys are usually for loot, golden keys are for blocking doors that you just have to open in order to progress. Which it has been my experience so far. Now I've only run like a handful of labyrinths, one in which I actually died, so not the world expert on it yet, I suppose. But I think there's enough data to draw a early conclusion. If you got any data that contradicts it, I'm of course always willing to, eager to actually to hear it. Also, dang, this of course is a dead end. We have to go back. There was a side exit from near to the exit. It's over there, which is likely to contain an area we actually have to go to. Even a golden door.
Golden with possibility.
Golden with possibility. Yes. Good. And then of course there's gonna be the exit here. Yeah, of course. That's always how it goes. You charm something, when you get a bonus, and then you walk to the exit. Okay, silver cash. Don't have a key, so that's not actually relevant. But we can just move on. Get the heck out of here. The main reason I'm running this one again is because I just want to see what it is like to have a very high chance of spell block. No 50-50 chance of blocking spells in addition to just blocking regular attacks sounds very powerful and useful. And I'm just curious to see how that actually applies to the build. And I'm fairly certain it's gonna be helpful in our fight against Malachi and Piety, all the other evildoers at the end of Act 4. Also, dead end room. Yay. So, a teleport-like ability, or like a leap slam or something, is very useful to have. Because it saves you a ton of time. Okay, I think I locked it in, which I probably don't want to do. Okay, do it. Screw it. Ooh, a berserker.
I can't do this just yet.
And it's ours now. Wow.
Bled upon Zara's stones and curse.
Boom, boom, boom. Most of the time though, if you see that poem, you're pretty close to the exits. Let's have a look. Hey, we got 26. Ooh, Superior Immortal Core. Superior gems are always nice to find. Low level gems, at some point you'll have enough of it, but superiors are hard enough to find. And the gems are hard enough to get as well. Aspirant's Trial. Nice, nice, nice.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Dance with Death. Well, I know a thing or two about dancing with death. So, let's see. You do have extra fire damage, ignite chance, and fire damage reduction. That's slightly annoying. Oh, I actually sorted away my Infernal Blow. We'll be doing 50% fire damage. He's resisting fire damage. It's a bit annoying. But, oh, whatever.
The Emperor beckons, and the world attends.
Right, we can see all of the things. Ooh, portals. Since they're not actually going to be useful for us, we smash the portals. Okay, that's the first one dealt with. Another one. Completely just focusing the portal for now. To just get rid of these ads, because they will just keep spawning till I do something about it. And as already found out earlier, they don't really help me. You can explode them. That's about the extent of the hits. Ooh, dang, that's a lot of damage currently. Okay, portal 10-12. Wow.
Stand the siege.
Oh, good thing is I do explode groups. And they charge my flasks. So. Okay, completely out of flasks. Also out of golem. That probably explains a thing or two as well about all the damage I'm taking.
Singular of purpose.
Okay, let's recruit a couple of you guys. I'm having some issues tanking this. That was a pretty nasty hammer smash. If you actually pay attention to what he's doing in the middle of all the chaos, you can... He does signal his stronger attacks. Just that in all the madness it's easy to overlook it.
You are relentless. You were born for this.
Okay. Survived the second fight. Final fight is gonna be fun, because I will need mobility, I think, to just dodge his attacks. But if it's gonna be just as tightly confined as the previous encounter, then that's gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. But I'm being slightly sarcastic about the fun parts. So if dominating enemies is not your thing, let's actually run around a little bit with the Infernal Blow. So this is what the early game would look like with this build. Because no, Dominating Blow is level 28 skill. So that's something that you would usually pick up at after you defeat the Labyrinth. No, not the Labyrinth, the Library in Act 3. But until then, Infernal Blow is actually a rather fun skill to play with. You don't need any mana support from it, so you can actually run with a Herald of Ash, and of course all the overkill damage that you're doing, it will just turn things into burning things. And yeah, it's very nice and synergistic, all of that. Let's get off of the treadmill, shall we? And it's just compared to Dominating Blow, this is so nice on the mana management. So if you pick up Dominating Blow and you can't handle the mana and you can't keep yourself mana stable, you can always go back to the Infernal Blow for a little bit. Let's see. So, having a lot of movement skills definitely helps out in levels like this. Teleporting, running, just dealing with different obstacles in different ways. I was a dead end, unfortunately, so traversed the traps for nothing. Okay. Freezes me, extra items, sure. You go freeze me, I'll explode you. Boom. And boom. Boom. Come on. Say boom. Yes, they said boom. Okay. Split. Okay, that's one of two sides. We'll see what it is. I hope this is the short route. Looks like it's. There's just an exit somewhere that we'll have to find. Ooh, Roombas, spikes. Lock the door, lots of fun. Yeah, okay. So we'll just get out of the way of the Roomba. This is permanent spikes, that's not a good place to be in. Ooh, secret door. Damage reflection does not really do a lot if you got decent life regen. Which is yet another reason why I really like the golem. It really just allows you to think way better than you normally would. Okay, everybody wants to explode, sure, fine. Well, let them. Ah. A very high powered rare. So the thing is, if this final fight with Izaro, if it doesn't really pan out or something, and of course I could always just restart the Labyrinth, restart recording and pretend this never happened. And because it's all on softcore, of course, then not gonna be any problem. It's not like I'm gonna drop down to another league or anything like that. But that, of course, admits for the option of dying. Ooh, in a treasure. That means we get a unique cobalt tool. Brute force solution. Strength is transformed into intelligence. Might not be a bad option, actually. Get some more int where needed for gear fitting purposes. Okay, that looked very puzzly, and unfortunately that's probably where we're gonna have to go. Oh, we could just charge through. Current location, aspirant's trial. Excellent. So,
an aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
Keep our dominating blow. So we did not pick up any portals from the previous run, Still have to conjure the flames because once you acquire it, you can't really get rid of it. So, let's go. Let's win this thing. Ooh, interesting. Burning. This is, I think this is one of the least bad areas I've had so far. I love it. So, teleporting me, sure.
Stand your ground.
I spotted too late that he was charging. Resummon the golem. Oh, that was another charge. Oh, teleporter. Let's not stand in it. Okay, go back. Explode some bodies. Oh, charge out. Charge back in. Shout for endurance charges. Oh, teleporter is warming up. Let's get out again.
Finish this.
Finish this. Oh, you're a bit eager. I've only started. Oh, that's a hammer smash. Oh, let's get out of that teleporter circle. Yeah, I do get hit by the occasional hammer smash, but I think it's so far so good. I do block half of them. That's why I don't get hit by them all the time. It's 50-50 right now. Okay, we can tank this, but I had my granite flask up. Oh, let's pour it out. So, too big an issue, but oh, good habits. Get out. Okay. Highlighting the edge of the screen and then highlighting over one of those icons is not a good way to set your movement skills up. Because then you'll just end up right clicking on an icon rather than actually do something useful. Let's get out of there. Okay. Keep our endurance charges up. Oh, get out of the circle.
Stay the course.
And I think, oh, back in. Oh, another teleporter. Yeah, getting slightly better at keeping these endurance charges up. The sheer amount of mobility on this build is very good though. We got him. Cruel Izaro defeated. Should have done it this way the first time. So that is with Determination up and Infernal Blow. So it's just easier on the mana and better for dealing with the pets. But her Gladiator once again, or still. But now we got more points to spend. So more blocking chance, and all of our blocking chance is applied to spells. So default 49% chance to block both attacks and spells. And of course we enchant. We already got the Facebreakers enchanted with a Word of Frost. Boots don't have anything, so those are going to be next. 8% increased attack and casting speed if you've killed recently. Okay, so that's a slight damage bonus. That's okay. We can work with that. Also, we got a single key. So, this one. Anything useful we get? Ooh, Jordan's Orb. Ooh, a unique Ornate Sword. What are you? Queen's Decree. Ooh, minion monster builds. Minions have more life. Increased skeleton duration. Minions deal more damage. Increased number of zombies, specters, skeletons, and your strength requires, of your equipment requires more strength. So I've been thinking, if you use Dominating Blow, it's tagged with minions. So those things that you dominate they become your minions for a while. So what if you actually play a classic summoner with Dominating Blow? So you summon your zombies, you summon your skeletons and your specters. You always run around with a golem, of course. That's your base level of minions. On top of that, you also use Dominating Blow. So all the things that you kill will be added to the ever-growing pool of minions. But because you're speccing into minions, the things like extra minion life, health regen, damage, all those things will also apply to the dominated minions. I think there might be a very interesting niche build in that as well. And something like a Queen's Decree is not a bad way to start, I have to say. So we'll just pick this up. Put it in the... let's not even put it in the stash, we'll just sell it. So, let's see, double check. We grabbed our Ascendancy points. We enchanted our gear, so we are now done. We are ascended. Ready to take on Malachi next episode. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.